Recently, I documented the aftermath of storm damage at Torcross, a stretch of coastline hit hard by the power of the sea. That video reached more people than I ever expected, highlighting just how much those coastal communities mean to those who live there and those who visit. But Torcross isn't alone. Just a little further up the coast, the story continues. The sea has always shaped the coast of South Devon, a place of beauty, of movement, and a relentless force. Here in Teignmouth and Dawlish, the boundary between land and ocean is constantly tested. What looks calm today can turn violent overnight. And when storms arrive, they don't just reshape the shoreline, they rewrite history. Stretching out into the English Channel, Teignmouth Grand Pier has stood here for over 150 years. Built in 1865 during the golden age of seaside tourism, it was designed by engineer Joseph Wilson. At the time when Victorian Britain embraced the coast, piers like this become gateway to leisure, places where steamships docked and visitors first stepped onto shore. Constructed from cast iron piles driven deep into the seabed and topped with timber decking, the pier was built to endure, and endure it has, through wars, through changing times, and through decades of storms. Just a few miles down the coast lies one of Britain's most iconic and exposed railway lines. The route between Exeter and Plymouth runs directly along the seawall at Dawlish, a breathtaking stretch of railway, but one built in constant negotiation with the ocean. For over 150 years, trains have passed within meters of crashing waves, but when the sea rises, the vital link becomes dangerously fragile. In February 2014, that fragility was exposed. A powerful storm hit the South Devon coast, bringing huge waves and hurricane-force winds. At Dawlish, the seawall failed. Around 40 meters of the fences were torn away, leaving railway tracks suspended in mid-air. Entire sections of line were destroyed. The only railway connection to much of the southwest was severed. For 8 weeks, communities were cut off from the rest of the country. The damage was not just physical, it was economical, social, and deeply disruptive. The single stretch of coastline had become a national weak point. In the years since, millions have been invested in strengthening the railway defences. New seawalls have been built, taller, stronger, and designed to deflect waves back into the sea. These improvements are already being tested. Storms continue to batter the coastline, including recent events in 2026, where sections of the wall were again damaged and debris washed onto the tracks. The line still stands, but the battle continues. Teignmouth Pier and Dawlish Railway, those are more than structures. Those are symbols of engineering, of history, and of a long-standing relationship between people and the sea. But the relationship is changing. As storms grow stronger and seas rise higher, the question is no longer if damages will come, but when. All along the coastline, the story is still being written, one storm at a time. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my second video in this format. Please let me know if you liked it, and I will make sure that I make some new ones soon. Thank you.